and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. This week I'm bringing you another weekly movie review with the film Better Watch Out. This is going to be another Christmas movie that I'm bringing you to review, originally released October 6, 2017 by Storm Vision Entertainment and directed by Chris Peckover. He'd also directed the horror film Undocumented, which seemed quite interesting, and I kind of want to look into that a little bit more. This film stars Olivia Jong as Ashley, Levi Miller as Luke, Ed Oxenbould as Garrett, Patrick Warburton as Robert the dad, and Virginia Madsen as Deandra the mom. This film also stars Alex Mickix as Ricky, the first boyfriend that you see in the movie, Ashley's boyfriend, and Daedric Montgomery, who plays Jeremy, the other boyfriend. It's like boyfriend number one, boyfriend number two. There's a whole storyline behind that, but essentially this film follows the character of Luke, who is a 13-year-old boy and is in love with this girl, Ashley. He wants to profess his love to her in a very unique way. Not so much profess his love, because I think that's already understood, but he wants to sort of woo her and win her over. He had talked with his friend Garrett about this whole master plan he has to win her over by ordering pizza and busting open a bottle of his parents' champagne, getting a little boozed up, trying to impress her with some alcohol, and then they're going to watch a horror movie in the hopes that she gets scared and gets close to him. She has to remind him throughout the film, look, I'm your babysitter, I'm about to go off to college, I'm 18, you're 13, sorry, but this isn't going to happen. To which he argues that fact with his parents being 5 years apart, and she has to constantly remind him of the gap in maturity, things like that. All of a sudden there's a home invasion that takes place. You find out is a further attempt at a ruse to win her over. Very interesting. It takes it into a very interesting level. A nice little an unexpected twist, and then things really kind of go awry. This is when boyfriend number one starts to get involved in the storyline, shows up to the house looking for the girlfriend, and you find out that there's a bit of a hostage kidnapping situation taking place, wherein Luke wants to, again, win over the heart of Ashley, but she's not taking it. And, you know, one thing leads to another and people get hurt. So it's not good. The character of Luke in this film annoys the ever-living heck out of me. I cannot stand this kid. I mean, he portrays this character so well that you want to hate him so much. Like in the beginning, you're sort of, you know, rooting for that underdog, hoping that he, you know, gets that girl he's in love with, but then you realize he's a bit more twisted, sort of like The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. He's, you know, a spoiled brat, just very immature, never really grew up, and, you know, has mommy issues type deal. It's just such a, like, the character, like, I knew a kid like this growing up in high school. It's like he got everything he wanted. He was able to, you know, con his parents in and out of everything, and now he's like begging people for cigarettes on the internet. So it's a very unique, you know, look at this type of behavior and this person. And you know, you find out that, needless to say, a few laws have been broken and he's going to go to jail for a long time. But that's when a plan starts to unfold, and he has this whole master plan where he's not going to get caught. So you kind of have to wait to the end to see what happens. It's a great flick. So I don't want to spoil too much. I like Dacre's take on the boyfriend, and I'm kind of curious as to why these two boyfriends didn't, I mean, they tried to, I guess, do whatever, but it seemed like Lucas was too much like, Ashley doesn't want to speak to you, you have to do this, and it's a very odd, like, you have to apologize to her in this note, and I'm surprised the boyfriend, especially being a jerk like he was, didn't just shove this kid out of the way and say, I'll find Ashley on my own, squirt, like, get out of my way. And but the film progresses and goes from there, and it's a very unique set of circumstances that this kid Luke puts everybody in. Again, everything goes awry from the beginning to the end. It's this constant like he makes up these reasons why he's doing all this bad stuff, and it's very selfish and idiotic reasons. Again, I hate the character. The actor did a great job at portraying this piece of garbage kid. But yeah, it just, all in all, great flick. It's one of those, the parents leave, everything's okay, the parents come back, what chaos did we just walk into? There's a unique storyline about Luke and sleepwalking. And it's a neat little concept where they have the door handles up higher, I guess, because when he was a child, he couldn't reach the door handles. So it kept him, if he was sleepwalking, from leaving rooms and stuff like that. I remember sleepwalking as a kid myself. I don't remember it happening, but I do remember waking up in strange places, like visiting my grandmother and waking up in another room, and she's looking all over the house for me and can't find me. And I wake up and come out of the room and she's like, what are you doing in there? Just things like that. I remember like sleepwalking as a kid, so I'm sure that door handle would have been a good idea, but I digress. Anyway, great flick. If any of you have seen it, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about it. I definitely give it 4 stars out of 5. Wonderful Christmas flick. It's a nice psychological thriller. So definitely check it out if you get the opportunity, if you haven't already. I've introduced this movie to a couple of friends of mine, and they've all enjoyed it. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And again, what are your thoughts in the comments below? Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? You know, everything like that. And are there any good, fun Christmas horror movies that you enjoy that you wouldn't mind sharing with me and the rest of the people in the comments below who like to read that kind of stuff? So definitely share all that. Thank you all again for stopping by. Always be good to one another, and I'll see you next time. Bye.